Space Coast Daily here with our high school football analyst, Rae Komeka. Rae, a big week coming up here. Well, our first game to discuss here is Jensen Beach at Heritage.
We're in week 4. We're almost at the midpoint of the season. We've seen what these teams can do. We've got Heritage versus Jensen Beach. Heritage looking like the #1 ranked team in the county that we've got them ranked. They're showing their dominance. They continue the dominance this week, 42-7 over Jensen Beach.
Okay.
In this one, you've got Alex Ogle at quarterback for Jensen Beach. Good quarterback, but it's just too much on that Heritage side. You've got Diedrich Witherspoon, who's shown he's trying to take his team onto a state championship this year in his senior year, and he's carrying this team as well as Josh Gaines and Alex, as you were at Clinton Moxham, quarterback for Heritage. This team wins 42-7.
Okay, big win there, big win for Heritage. Okay, moving on now. We've got a big one here. Merritt Island #2 versus #7 Astronaut.
Astronaut, they drove down the field on Cocoa last week, almost tied it up late, but they've got to work out those offensive problems on the offensive line. Gave up 10 sacks. Cocoa was it was a good defense. Merritt Island has a great defense. We see Merritt Island winning this one 17-14.
Okay. Now here's a big one for you. Cocoa versus American Heritage. What do you think?
Cocoa versus American Heritage. Okay, you've got Cocoa they've struggled on the road, losing up to Gonzaga, missed a game because of lightning, and still have to work out their offensive problems. Scoring 14 points a game, we've got to penalize them for that. They're dropped in the rankings this week, down to #3. We see Cocoa, if they work out those problems, they'll win this game, but if not, that could be 2 road losses in as many tries. Okay. I do have Cocoa actually winning this game, though, 21-17. I think John Wilkinson's a great coach. I think he'll work out this problem this week against a great American Heritage team.
Very good. All right. Now we have Bayside #5 versus South Fork. How do you think on this one?
Bayside just too dominant on defense and too consistent on offense. Bayside winning this one 28-14. 28-14 Bayside.
Okay. And then key players, who do you like in this one?
I like Greg McLeese. He's got scholarship offers from everywhere. Tamel One from Bayside. There's just too much defensive players on that side for Southport to do anything. So Bayside winning this one 28-14.
All right. Next up, we've got O'Galley versus Melbourne. Big one here.
I'm going to upset a lot of people on Twitter. I'm got to go with O'Galley on this one. Melbourne, they've suffered 2 losses in a row against 2 tough teams. They've got Dwayne Robinson at quarterback. Palm Bay shut them out last week, shut them down. They've got to work out those offensive problems against this O'Galley team. O'Galley, surprise team of the year. They're moving the ball down the field. Great defense. Torrance Brown at quarterback. Anton Rutledge just an athlete. He's at every position. So I've got O'Galley winning this one 24-21.
All right. Next up here, local rivalry here. We got Palm Bay versus Rockledge. What do you think?
I can't pick against Palm Bay. A lot of people last week on Twitter killed me for picking against Palm Bay. I'm going with Palm Bay this week. Big over Rockledge, who hasn't won a game this season. They've looked better in recent weeks, but Palm Bay is just too much right now. I see them winning 35-10.
All right, 35-10 there, Palm Bay. Now we got Space Coast versus Cocoa Beach Minuteman.
Space Coast versus Cocoa Beach. Nick Rittenhouse, that's all you can say. He's passing the ball. He's running the ball. He's got this team scoring 42 points a game. It's just too much for Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach lose this one 35-14.
Very good. You think they've got a real shot at the playoffs this year, huh?
Yes, they've got a real good shot. They're in the district is kind of a down district this year. Cocoa is up, but Space Coast is right there with them. So I think they'll make the playoff this week.
Very good. And then other players there, key players in this one besides Rittenhouse, who do you like?
Anton Griffin. We've got Marvin Conley and Jamal Everard for Cocoa Beach. They put up a lot of fight in these games, and they'll try to keep it close. But once again, Nick Rittenhouse is just too much right now. He's playing, having a great senior year. So see Space Coast winning this one big.
Very good. Okay, and the last game to talk about this now is Vieira versus Sebastian River. Who do you like?
Vieira's playing the district champion of last season, but this is two totally different stories. Vieira, they come into the rankings this week at number 10. They're 3-0. They've got a lot of momentum. Got Trey Nixon at wide receiver. Devin, his brother, he's an athlete. You've got Cody Denton at quarterback. This team is playing great football, offensively and defensively. I've seen Vieira remaining undefeated, 4-0, winning 23-17 over Sebastian River.
All right, Ray, well, thank you very much once again for your expert analysis here of the upcoming weekend's games. We'll look forward to it, and we'll look forward to seeing the results at Space Coast Daily this weekend. Thank you very much, Ray.
Thank you.